Hello again, everyone. It's me, Anton Royal, obviously, and coming at you with this special video in regards to expansion franchises. One most notably I'll be covering. You probably already know who it is, but I won't give it away. Um, I've done some research and done some digging and come across some of the best and best if you can call them that, and worst expansion teams' inaugural seasons. Some of these are, all of these are pretty bad when you think about it. Um, so let's go right into it real quick. Let's see. Major League Baseball's best inaugural season, best inaugural season by expansion team. The Angels, 1971, they won 70 games and lost 91. Um, Not very good, but what do you expect from an expansion team? I guess that was the best though. The worst season from an expansion team, the 1962 Mets, 40 wins, 120 losses. God, that's horrible. Just bad. The NBA, the NBA's best season from an expansion team in their inaugural season, my Chicago Bulls. 33 wins, 48 losses. You're probably thinking, yeah, that's a bad record, and it is. But they actually made the playoffs with that record. They were swept in 3 games, but they made the playoffs. That was 1966, 1967 Bulls. Johnny Red Kerr, and I believe he was the coach of that team, if I'm not mistaken. Um, of course, we know about the history of the Bulls. They later on go on to win 6 championships and such. Many great players in the history of the Bulls, but we're not talking about them right now. The worst expansion team in their inaugural season, the Vancouver Grizzlies, who are now the Memphis Grizzlies. 1995-96, they won 15 games and lost 67. If I'm not mistaken, Brian Big Country Reeves was the face of that team to start. I believe he was their first draft pick or something. I have to go back and check. But yeah, that's a name you haven't heard in a long time. Brian Big Country Reeves. The NFL. 1995's Carolina Panthers finished 7-9. I mean, not bad for an expansion team in the NFL. And of course, we all know about the 76 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lost every game. 0-14. They lost every game. They were the butt of many jokes, and it was just sad football to watch. Aside from Leroy Selman. If you don't know him, look him up. Leroy Selman. Now getting to the NHL, the worst season from an expansion team in their inaugural season in the NHL is a team who's currently playing in the Eastern Conference Final, the Washington Capitals. 8 wins, 67 losses, and 5 overtime losses. I guess you count 5 overtime losses and such. And of course, we know the best season by an inaugural team, the best inaugural season from an expansion team in pro sports. The Las Vegas Golden Knights, no surprise there. 51 wins, 24 losses, 7 overtime losses. I mean, these guys were... I didn't think they'd do so well being an expansion team, but they shut me the hell up. They shut a lot of people up, and they played some excellent hockey this year. These guys were 500-1 odds to win the Stanley Cup. 500-1. And here they are on the brink of hockey's biggest honor, a Stanley Cup. Now they're waiting for the winner of the Tampa Bay Lightning and Capitals series because they have to play a Game 7. But just think about this. The Las Vegas Golden Knights have a chance to make history. A chance to do what no team in professional sports have done. Win a championship in their first season. When's the last time you heard that? Never. Because it's never happened. Now, hopefully, I want them to win it. Just because I want to see history. You know, me being a Blackhawks fan and such, yeah, they're not in the playoffs. But I can appreciate great hockey, and the Golden Knights have been doing just that since day one. This team is legit. This team is incredible. And they've been fun to watch all year. And quick side note, Marc-Andre Fleury. He's coming off a team that just won the Stanley Cup. The Penguins. The Penguins just won the Stanley Cup. Now he's on a team that's in the Stanley Cup final once again. Think about that, folks. I mean, it's crazy. You go from perennial powerhouse in the Eastern Conference to an upstart team in the Western Conference and make it back to the Stanley Cup final. What kind of odds are those that would happen to him? It's crazy, man. But yeah, I want to see history. I hope it happens. We just have to wait and see. Good luck to the Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup Finals. I'll be rooting for you. I mean, even though I'm a Blackhawks fan, obviously. I mean, stories like this don't come around often, so it's a good feel-good story. So there you have it. Like, share, subscribe, and please leave comments and such. I'm open to constructive criticism and all. And just, yeah, take it easy. Have a great night.